Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are here. Feels so good to be alive. How to recognize you're an indigo, crystal, starseed, or rainbow child. We got a lot to talk about. Now, I get over 1,000 messages every single day. This channel is inspiring millions of people. And how it started was through my awakening. Let me just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So long ago, when I woke up to the truth of who I was. And I received so many messages that it's only right we dive into it. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So along my early journey, I started to realize things aren't always what they seem. And when I say indigo, what am I talking of? I'm talking about the parapsychologist Nancy Ann Tappy, beautiful mind, who had synesthesia, and she started to see that the babies being born in the 60s, they had an indigo aura, and they were specifically coming to planet Earth to help planet Earth, to awaken planet Earth to a higher level of consciousness. And the indigos had crystals, and the crystals had rainbows. Now, these are all labels. Some people say free spirits. Whatever name you have for it, there is something going on. There is a massive awakening happening on the planet. We are in the information age. This channel has inspired millions of people. It has inspired people who inspire millions of people only through diving deep. So how would you recognize you are an indigo, crystal, starseed, or rainbow child? Well, I've got news for you. We all are. The great Carl Sagan said the nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the iron in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies were made from the interior of collapsing stars. We are all made of star stuff. Slow motion this side. I was born on March 3rd. 3-3. Powerful number. The number of higher knowledge and wisdom. That is why this channel is growing so much. We'll come to that later. So, it starts like this. If you are rejecting authority, that's how to know. Many indigos, many starseeds, many people who identify themselves as crystals or rainbow children reject authority. There is no guru in the new paradigm on planet Earth, because everyone is a guru. Just like in ancient Egypt, on every temple it said, know thyself. Once you know thyself, you come to know the gods and the universe. The cosmos lives within you. So when you are rejecting all authority, as soon as you're born, you have parents telling you what to do. You go to school, teachers telling you what to do. You get a job. Your boss telling you what to do. So all throughout your life, you got someone telling you what to do. I didn't want to be someone who told people what to do. I talk about becoming your greatest version. I can only share with you what's helped me along my journey, because I know a lot of people who dive deep on this channel are already awakened, right? I got people who are in their teens sending me stuff. I'm like, whoa, you've been diving deep. Because when I was a teenager, I started to go through an awakening, so I know what it's like. Rejecting all authority from institutions, dogma, right? Dogma. All of these things, religions, and anything which is trying to keep you in a box, right? If you're always trying to get out of that box, that's how to know you are an indigo, crystal, starseed, or rainbow child. You can't be held in a box. You can't be contained. So you are the questioner of your family. What am I talking about? You started to scratch your head a little while ago, and now you're starting to realize that the story you've been told about planet Earth isn't adding up. If you are having those kinds of questions, chances are you are a starseed. Now, we are all starseeds. It's just that so many of us on the planet are in amnesia. We have forgotten who we are. The indigos, the crystals, the rainbows, they remember who they are. That they are made of star stuff. That they are infinite beings with infinite potential. That is available and accessible to all of us. It's just that many of us have forgotten. So as an indigo, as a rainbow, as a crystal, you're going to be questioning your reality. Why is this happening? Can I trust everything I see on the news? Can I trust everything I watch on the TV? You probably won't be even watching the TV because you would be going on the journey within. Many indigos and crystals always question the official story. That's why they're so powerful. Now, sometimes your friends might laugh at you because you think differently. That's how to tell. I receive a lot of messages from people and they're always like, Ralph, I grew up and I always felt I was different. Even at school, I did too. That's a chance you're probably an indigo or crystal if you've been on the higher wave of consciousness and awareness. Because many times when you are going through a spiritual awakening, it feels like you are way ahead of your time. Now, it doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. It just means that you remember who you are. Okay? Many of us, we have been turned into mindless automatons on the planet. Oh my gosh! Don't worry about it. I was for a long time, until I realized I wasn't really living. I was just existing. Many indigos, crystals, and rainbows are all about living, having a more fulfilling life experience. Have you always been the black sheep of your family? Right? Or the white sheep of your family? Have you always been the odd one out? Wearing odd socks in the house? Okay? Many times it works like this, that when I say indigo, I'm referring to a auric color, to a vibrational frequency. So many times indigos, crystals, starseeds, and rainbows are born into households where they are the only one with this kind of consciousness. you will know what I'm talking about if it's happening to you out there. And if you're diving deep, chances are it is. So growing up, even for me, I was getting into big metaphysical books at the age of 12. Nobody understood what I was going through, right? Even I didn't at one point, okay? Because I was way ahead of my time. I've met indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children, starseeds, and some of them, they might be 9 years old, but they are super advanced. And because of this, it might create a lot of problems in the household because you are starting to see the Maya. If we go back to the Indus Valley, the Maya, meaning the illusion world. Okay? And there is the real world, there is the organic world, but there is also the Maya all around us. Okay, you've seen the Matrix, it's kind of like that. So because of this, you recognize when you don't really get on with everyone, even in your family and even with your friends. You can be with them, but you don't really think like them, right? So many times, a lot of indigo, starseeds, and crystals have a deep longing to find their soul tribe. I had for a long time. Then I said, okay, where is everyone? Where did you go? Then I realized that the only way I can do that is if I start sharing my journey. This channel has over 1 billion minutes watched. I never have to work again in my life. You see, that's what happens when you follow your true calling. You realize you will always be rich for life. We'll come to that later. So, 7-day vegan challenge is going fantastic, by the way. Shout out to everybody doing it, stuffing grapes and raspberries and pears in your mouth. Many indigos and crystals, star seeds as well, and rainbow children. If you want to recognize if you are one, how to tell, what are you eating? Many indigos are not even in the 3D most of the time. They're in the astral realm. They're in different dimensions, okay? So they realize that all life form is precious. No life form is better than the other. I can't say, okay, this cow was just made for me. That's why I went vegan over 13 years ago. Best choice I've ever made. It saved my life and it made me incredibly happy. Because I said animals are my friends. I love my dog. I love the cat down the road. I don't want to take another life, a life I can't create. Slow motion this side. So it is for this reason many indigos, crystals, star seeds, and rainbows are eating a vegan diet, a plant-based diet, a raw food diet, vegetarian, because they're starting to realize, and this is the shift. I predicted that you're going to see a whole shift of people going vegan. And it's funny because people used to write to me saying, oh my gosh, Ralph, what are you doing? These are the same people doing the 7-day vegan challenge. These are the same people who watch my videos. We've created a whole wave of change. This is the future. Many indigos, star seeds, rainbows, crystals feel as old as time. Happened to me along my early journey. I was 15 and I felt like 30 because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm back on planet Earth. I've been here before. It's like deja vu. It's like, oh my gosh, I remember this place. What am I doing here? Okay. They have a clear memory of their past lives. They have a deep connection to ancient lands, okay? Being this star stuff, a lot of people who are indigos will tell you they are from a star constellation, the Pleiades, Sirius. Okay, so many times if you identify with even a star constellation, if that is resonating with you, that's how to know. Many times it's even from an ancient land. We can talk of Lemuria, powerful place of higher consciousness. We've forgotten the ways of our ancient people. We're coming back though. Now, they will label you. Okay, I receive so many messages from people saying, Ralph, I've got bipolar, I've got ADHD, I've got this, I've got that. I used to work with people with ADHD as a psychologist and autism and all kinds of stuff. And they will label you because our society doesn't know how to deal with people who think outside of the box. Slow motion this side. It doesn't know what to do with you. Many indigos are unconventional thinkers, unorthodox in their approach to life, and therefore their behavior might seem strange when you're trying to mold them into a society which wasn't built for them. And a lot of the times, if you are being labeled a lot, okay, you have to say, wait a minute, do I really have something? Or is this just an awakening sign? Okay, and that's what I realized even along my journey. I thought, gosh, I'm having all of this anxiety. That anxiety I was having when I used to be on the train and stuff was really me, my inner voice telling me that you're here for a bigger purpose. There's more to life. There's more to life. How to tell if you're a starseed, crystal, or a rainbow child is if you have a strong sense of self, if you stand up for something, you don't want to just be another brick in the wall, chances are you won't go far. Because I'm so different, I made a difference, inspiring millions of people, rich for life. That's a guarantee. Only because I'm different. If you are also different, chances are you're on the new wave of consciousness which is on the planet. Okay, you got the millennials, right? They're different names. But many people who realize that all they want to do is start living a more organic and authentic life, chances are you are crystal or rainbow child. It works like this. Many times indigos will always say a normal life is boring. Rainbows will always say a normal life is boring. Starseeds will always say a normal life is boring because we came from the stars, right? We were swirling all around and you're telling me I gotta stay in a cubicle for 9 hours? Are you crazy? Right? So I started to realize a normal life was boring many years ago. And I said, every single day I wake up, I just want to live in infinite abundance. I've done that and I'm inspiring other people to do it. When people write back to me saying, gosh, Ralph, I'm having a great time. Thank you. Your video saved my life. It's a great feeling. That's what we're here for. Many indigos, crystals, starseeds, and rainbows came to planet Earth to specifically raise the vibration of the planet. They came to planet Earth to help people, right? They came to planet Earth to help people. They came to planet Earth to make the world a better place. Oh my gosh, Ralph, that seems like they're here to save the world. Well, many indigos, starseeds, crystals, and rainbow children often feel like they do. And that's why I always tell you that if you are sometimes feeling overwhelmed because you're like, oh my gosh, I have this urge just to help people, right? Chances are you are one. Because most people on the planet don't naturally gravitate towards that, or we would have an entirely different world. But many starseeds often feel this is their duty. They've been incarnating over and over and over again. They know what they're here to do. That's why they're so powerful. That's why people gravitate towards them. That's why these people are the game changers of planet Earth. Mark my words. They're all in Silicon Valley, creating the apps you're using right now. We have to start seeing that if you feel you came here to be free, okay? If you've got a tattoo saying be free, chances are you're an Indigo, Crystal, Starseed, or Rainbow child. If freedom is a priority for you, that's how to know. When freedom is the highest priority for you, right on or left on, definitely. For most people, freedom is not a priority. So they end up creating someone else's reality. They end up living someone else's life. They end up putting their dreams on hold. Indigos, starseeds, crystals, and rainbows always realize that, hey, I'm gonna make this the best life experience ever. And that means I gotta let go of all of these distractions. Okay, so that's really how to know if you are an Indigo, Crystal, Starseed, or Rainbow child. You know you have a higher calling, and you know there are going to be people around you who are going to tell you, oh, you're going crazy, you're no good. Well, I'm proof. Rich forever, over 1 billion minutes watched, never have to work again in my life. It's possible. And then you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? We are here just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. A lot of people say, Ralph, where can I send you a question? I get over 1,000 questions every single day. The best place is just write it under the new video. Don't email me because I can't check any emails, or Instagram at Infinite Waters. Have a beautiful day. We're here. Infinite Waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.